Okay, today we'll be doing many of the questions with regards to listening. So, before going to further questions, let me just recapitulate. Okay, so what you people need to do? You need to be a good listener, isn't it? Good listener in the sense practice from now only, because you are listening to an audio in the online class. That means it's really a challenging thing. That means this is a better practice, I guess. Okay, so therefore kindly, what is that? Practice now. Don't see, we'll be switching on the, we'll be giving you the audio, switching on the audios there. Never ever try to what is that, leave the session because you will be not able to answer, others are answering, you are not answering. So don't feel that particular thing, and don't try to what is that, go out of the session. Why I say this means, I see a few of you feel that, and you may leave the session in between. Don't do that. Okay, why? Because you need to come out with this hurdles. Okay, only when you come find yourself where you're finding problem. So because we'll be narrating everything in the class. Okay, so that is the reason. So stick on, try to listen. Okay, try to understand. Even if every question go wrong also, no problem. Even if you get zero also, I would say very good. Why I'll say very good? Because you give a try there. You would have given a try there. Giving try is very good than not giving try there. Okay, so that is the reason. What? So like, no worrying about the scores now. We are practicing, we are learning, so we have one great saying: failures are the steps for success, isn't it? So that means what? So it's not that at first go only we get everything correct. We need to do a lot of process. Here in this session, we are more working on what we need to do, what we should not do, how we need to listen, how we need to answer the question. This is what our focus is. Okay, the first class only will not give you the perfection. So you need to attend continuously all the classes. After attending all the classes, you need to go back, practice. So, and practice a lot. That only gives you the perfection there. Okay, so with this note, let me start off with the session. I'm going to share the screen, guys. Just give me thumbs up if you guys can see the screen. Yes, here we go. Yeah, today we are going to work on second type of question. So what is the second type of question? Matching. But before that, we did multiple choice question. I just recapitulate. I will be telling you what we need to do. So when you get multiple choice question or any questions on listening, what is that you need to do? You need to focus on the instructions given by the speaker there. So speaker will be giving you the instruction: listen to questions 1 to 5, 5 to 6, or whatever it is. They give you the numbers to which you need to read the questions. Okay, when they give that time, you need to basically read the question, understand the question idea. Don't go by keywords. Why? Because yesterday only you people saw that, so they won't be using the same words. They use the method of paraphrasing. Okay, for example, whatever right now I'm narrating, you will go and discuss with your friends. Okay, whether you will be using the same statement, same idea, same thing there. You won't be using the same sentences, everything. Ideas will be same, but you will be expressing the same thing what I am expressing, but you use the different method to express that, isn't it? So that is called as paraphrasing. Same thing happens on your listening part also. That means the audios will be presenting the same ideas asked in the question, but they will be presenting in the different ways. Okay, so therefore there is no point of marking the key words there. So but you need to understand the key ideas of the question. That is the first thing. That is why they give us time to understand understand key ideas of the question. So if you understand the key ideas, when you are listening, you will be focusing on only those ideas. You will not be focusing on all the information or the entire, like it will be having many unnecessary information also. So therefore we won't be focusing on that particular thing. Okay, so be careful about understanding the question idea there. Okay, so that's the thing we basically have here. Now let me take you to this question. And multiple choice question, don't look at the options first only. When they say you to read the question, you should just read the question, understand the question idea. Then you need to listen. While you listen, you get the ideas, shadow answer, and that answer you need to come and compare with your options. Okay, so the option that matches 100% will be your perfect answer. That is the thing. Now matching. So here this matching is what? So basically, when they talk about matching, they will be giving you what? Certain features presented by certain authors. So you need to say which author has presented which, this one, what is that idea? Or we'll be having many scientists theory. So you need to match which scientist has said what theory. Or you may have different things. They will be talking about the different characteristics of these things. You need to find out which characteristics will be for which one. Okay, so that is the thing. That means you need to basically match, so the two things which are connected here. Okay, so that is the thing. We have lot of match the followings we have done in our school days, so and college days. It is almost the same thing here. Okay, so now we are in, when you're doing matchings, you need to be very careful. You need to, when they say read the questions, so 1 to 4, so if we give you the instruction, what you will be saying, whether you see the options or questions, you need to see the questions. Don't look at the options. Why? We'll be wasting time. We'll be wasting our energy. We will be torturing our mind. Why? Because here for the questions, we need only 2 and 2, 4 options we need. But how many options we have? 7 options. That means you will be reading something extra here. 3 options you will be reading extra, and you will not be focusing on the question. Because you will not be focusing on the question, so what will happen here? You end up losing the ideas there. So plainly, when they say you to focus on the question, just focus on the question. Now I'll be playing the audio quickly. So, but before that, I also have a suggestion to see the question, this one, instruction. Okay, this instructions you need to see and understand what they are asking, how they are expecting the answers here. Okay, so choose 4 answers from the given options and write the correct letters A to G. Now what? You should not write these statements. You have to just write the options here. Okay, what you need to do? You need to just write the options. Don't write the, this one, what is that? The writings, this complete ideas you should not write. So only we say, here we'll have the instructions. So kindly, what is that? Read the instructions and accordingly. And here we have capital A. If capital A is the answer, you cannot write small a here. Okay, and you cannot just romanize. That means, okay, because the first option is correct, don't use your own representation. Whatever the representation they have given, so the same representation you need to present in the same very manner here. Got it? Now, so I'll be playing the audio. Guys, I would also strongly recommend you guys use your, what is that, headphones here. Why? Because you need to listen carefully. And one more challenging thing. As I said yesterday, so some audios will be what? Very loud, clear, and it will be, what is the slow study, everything. Some audios will be what? very soft in their volume. Why? The pitch will be less, especially monologues, okay, when they are trying to narrate certain things. So these things, what happens, it will go very softly, because usually what the English native speakers, they speak very soft. Why? Because the language requirement is like that. But we Indians, why are this one language is like, why we speak little loud? Because our language requires that particular volume or the pitch here. Okay, so that's the reason. When so therefore, what is that? So we need to get used to this soft toned so ideas. Okay, I'm going to play the audio here. Kindly listen, and I want everyone to give a try, understand, and give the answers. No worries if it goes wrong also. Okay. So that's the thing. I'm playing it. If for one time you're not able to listen, I'll play it again. So, but give a try. Okay. So I'm very flexible. You people make sure that you play. Listen up.
Here on Radio Philly, we have Jessica Meadows, one of the artistic directors from our own Selma Theater. Hello, Jessica. Hello. Now, you are here to tell us about your upcoming production of the play Is God Is. Is that correct? Well, yes, but I just want to clarify upfront that this will not be your typical play. In fact, it will be a radio play. With the pandemic making it impossible to have people come watch the play in person and to get the actors together to film the play, we decided to go with a radio play. I see. So tell us a little bit about the obstacles or process of converting a play written for the stage into a play for radio. With this particular play, the challenge was considerable. But by the time we were shut down by the pandemic, we had already put a year of work into the play. For that reason, no one was willing to give up on the show. Everyone wanted to fight to do it somehow. But with this particular play, there is quite a lot of violence. People beating up on one another. As you can imagine, that's hard to do if the actors aren't in the same space. At first, we didn't think this could be recreated via an audio play, but after digging deep and working with experts in sound design and creating original music, we were able to do it. Great! So, listeners, mark that on your calendar and be sure to have a quiet place where you can enjoy the audio play. So, Jessica, while I have you here, I want to ask about what's next. Can you tell us a bit about how next season will go? Yes and no. We're already working on our plays for next season, which includes 4 plays that are quite diverse in their subject matter. For example, there is one play about 4 friends who get together for a backyard party, and there are interesting debates about life. That one's called Heroes of the Fourth Turning. And there's another play called Minor Character, which is actually a short play translated into 6 different languages, including a translation produced by a translation app. So very crazy. The final play, then, is a combination of the 6 different languages. That sounds interesting indeed. What play are you looking forward the most to? Wow, that's a difficult question. With the first play, it is interesting to see the lives of these characters and how their relationships have formed over the years. So, a human drama. But with Minor Character, I am so looking forward to seeing how the director navigates the challenge of working with those different translations. Yes, very different plays for different audiences. So, are tickets already on sale for the upcoming season? Not quite, but we do have the Selma Pass, which is a way to pay now without making a commitment to a particular play or date. You can buy a package of 3 or 4 tickets and then use it as you wish. You heard it here first, folks. Support your local theater by purchasing a pass that you can use too.
Yeah, I could see few students dropping in the answers. Yeah, Now, guys, did you see here one challenging thing? What was that one challenging thing? I knew so few this one participants have left just because they could not grasp the things. Don't leave. Don't get demotivated. That is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yes, definitely the speech will be like this only. Okay, so the speech will be like this. So at least on one audio you will be having such slow speech. If you don't that's such what is that mild speech will be there. If you don't practice now, so I don't think you will be doing well on your listening. Yeah. So, and one more challenging thing I could see. Let me wait. I'll ask for the answers. Then you people message me. Okay. So I'll just give you one few more this one here. So here, what is that? In the beginning, for such long time, they did not talk about this play only, isn't it? So many of you would have thought that, oh, you are not understanding, you have not got the thing, but that is a trap, guys. That is a trap here. So what is that? They are trying to be, ma'am, where we can practice these audios. These audios right now you have the this one, see, handouts. In that also, if you're not able to hear from this, you can switch on from the handouts there. Okay, so that is the thing we have. And see here what they said in the last, they spoke about Heroes of the Fourth Turning. That is a play which they are planning to this one. Okay, so this thing basically what, so basically it was about four friends, isn't it? They spoke. Who said outside? Okay, basically who went outside on a party. So that was the thing. So therefore, what are the things that we can give out here? So basically, so we can say that it is about four friends, a drama about four friends. B is the answer for it. And then, so what did they do there? So they went outside on a party. So B and E could be the answers for Heroes of the Fourth Turning is. Okay. And minor character, what? It is translated in many languages, 6 different languages. So where we have C. And what is that lastly she say, na, we need to see how this director will be taking up and translating them. So it is yes, F. So therefore it is C and F. So therefore what are the 4 answers that we have? The 4 answers that we'll be having is B, E, C and F. Okay. So now guys, those who have not got this answer, okay, I would recommend you guys to, what is that? So you will have the handouts, listen to the handouts, practice it again. Okay. See, for this, see, for 1 and 2, if you change it as, instead of B and E, if you write E and B, no problem. For 3 and 4, if you change it as C and F to F and C, fine. But you can't change 1 to 4 and 2 to 3 like that. Okay, because what? So this is basically the characteristic for each type could be changed, but you can't change the characteristic of 2 different questions here. So that is the thing here. Okay. And Jamal, okay, audio was breaking. Jamal, can you try to, what is that? Check your internet connection, Jamal. Okay, just check your this one. Okay. So yeah, Bimesh, as I told you, these practice videos are in the handouts only. Okay. So you people have in the handouts that the link was given in the beginning of the session only. You people can refer to that. That's the reason we give the handouts. So that what happens, you people can refer to that audios. If it is not clear for you people from this end, so you people can, what is that, connect there. You can this one, switch on the audio there. So no worries, let us go for the next one. So this will be a bit clear. So why? Because this will be little this one, what is that, I can say, loud enough. So now here they are asking what have the speakers heard about each of the following courses. So the speakers have heard something about each of these courses. These courses are the questions. These comments are our this one. Okay. choose 5 answers from the box and write the correct letters. What we need to do, we need to choose what about project management they heard, Spanish and everything. You need to this one. Okay, so now I'm going to add, so what is that? I'm going to play. Yes, again I am saying, guys, don't get disheartened, give a try. If not, if you people want me to play it again, I will play the audio again. Okay, but don't let yourselves down here. Okay, so I'm playing it again. So see here, what are the courses? Look at the questions 1 to 5. Okay, they are talking about project management, Spanish language, cognitive psychology, business administration, and creativity and innovation. Okay, so now I'm playing it. Be conscious, be very, what is that? This one, right?
You will hear two university students discussing the subsidiary subjects they can choose from in the second year of their degree courses. Let's listen. So, have you made a decision about what subsidiary subjects you're going to study next year?
No, to be honest, I haven't really given it much thought yet. We have got a few more weeks left before we need to decide. And how about you?
Well, I've been mulling it over for a while, but I haven't come to any conclusions. I don't want to rush into anything.
Well, what choices do you have available in the chemistry department? I expect that they are related to maths or computing, are they? Not very interesting.
Well, they used to be, but these days we can choose things like business administration, project management, or even something called creativity and innovation.
Creativity and innovation? That sounds a bit different. What does that involve?
Well, I was talking to someone who did the course last year, and he actually put me off a bit.
Why? What did he say?
He said that the lecturer was excellent, but he also told me completing the assignments took up a lot of his time, and it's only supposed to be a subsidiary subject after all.
Well, how about a business administration?
Everyone says that's dull as ditch water. I heard the project management course is good though, very hands-on and not theoretical at all. So I guess it'll be a toss-up between creativity and innovation and project management.
Right. Well, I think I've narrowed my choices down to 2.
But you said you hadn't really thought about it.
Well, when you're doing a degree in education, there isn't much choice. Most of the subjects are compulsory.
Okay, so what are the 2 options?
Either cognitive psychology, which might be good because I could do the classes online as well as face-to-face, or Spanish language.
And which way are you leaning at the moment?
In fact, I'm thinking of doing Spanish, mostly because I've heard that it's actually fun. A lot of the lectures I've attended this year have been quite dry, so Spanish might be the breath of fresh air that I've been looking for.
Guys, don't you think now you people would have relieved because the voice was also good and it like 1-to-1, like they were speaking 1-to-1. It is comparatively easy than the previous one, right? Now, what did they say? Like chemistry department, the man was belonging to chemistry department, and there the chemistry department, he had the options for creativity, business administration, and project management, isn't it? Now creativity, what happened here? So he said, yeah, lecturer was good, everything, but so it took a lot of time, but for this supplementary subject they didn't want to invest that time, isn't it? So that means creativity and innovation, what? Yes, that is time consuming, isn't it? Now, business administration, they said, so business administration, only one sentence is said. What is that? So it is ditch water. So what is this ditch water? It's boring. Okay. So what it is? It is boring. That means we need to know idioms also, guys. That's the reason we say, like when we go for the writing and speaking, I will be giving you the list of what is that, I can say the words, idioms, and all of these things where you people will be coming across these things while speaking also, in reading also, everywhere. And then he says that project management. So project management, he says that it is not very theoretical. It is not very theoretical in the sense what? It is practical. That means that should be, see, Whereas that lady, she was studying she is in education department, and she says that education department don't have much of the choices. Only what is that we have cognitive psychology and Spanish. So cognitive psychology, she likes it. Why? Because it she can attend online or offline. That means it has to be what? Flexible. You can take it as flexible. Spanish language, it is good, it is a breath of fresh air. That means, so it is enjoyable. So therefore, enjoyable. Guys, the complete narration I said here. So therefore, our answers will be in this row. What is this? So yeah, the first one, please check out your answer. First one, C. Second one, B. Third one, D. And fourth one, G. And fifth one, F. Got this? Yes, very good. I could see many of you getting these answers correct. Very good, guys. So those who have not, what is that? Got that answer still? So yeah, shall I repeat? First one is C. Second one is B. Third one is D. Fourth one is G. And fifth one is F. Okay, Ron, got it? Yes. Now, here, guys, how you can now you could see, I wanted to point out several things here, several complex things here. The tongue of the speakers was quite this one. What is that? It was different. It seemed like US tongue, isn't it? So yes, definitely you will come across the speeches whose pronunciations will be like this. So what is the lesson that we learn from here? It is not just we need to see what is going wrong, why it is going wrong. Here you also need to understand what is the difference in the speech. The way they were pronouncing, it was quite different from the British pronunciation. It implies you people need to, what is that? Focus on the pronunciation. You need to focus on the accents also. When we are speaking, we say that you have the neutral accent. But when you listen, you may come across different accents. So therefore, listen to different accent-based speeches. Okay? What you need to do, you need to listen to different accent-based speeches so that you start understanding every accent immediately. And one more thing, did you see the speed of the speech there? The speed of the speech was high. So in the previous one, the speed of the speech was very slow, but the volume was low. That means the pitch, the life in the speech was less there. See, these are the challenges that we get, and we need to be prepared for it. We can't say that, oh, but I can't manage, I will not manage. No, you need to get used to. You need to work on, you need to practice. Once you start listening to such kind of audios, in a week, you see that you will be understanding much better. So, several practices required. Don't try to focus on only one type of audios or one type of questions. Okay, you need to practice on several ideas and several types of speeches. Got it? Now, let me go for the next one here. Okay, now, this is also which option goes correct? What does the Jack tell his tutor about each of the following course options? Write the correct letter A to C next to questions 1 to 5. Okay. So this is the thing that we basically have. Okay. Now, what is that we have here? So, Sohel, I'll be switching on the other audio. It is also quite this one. What is that? Loud and clear. Okay. So you try to listen to that. Huh? So now what are the questions that we have here? Media studies we have. Okay. So women and power, culture and society, identity and popular culture, introduction. To these courses, what does Jack feel about? Okay. So, and we'll be having, what is that? This, whether he definitely do it, whether he'll not do it, or whether he may, or whether he is doubtful about the same. So I'm playing the audio. Kindly listen, guys. Yes.
You will hear a communication studies student talking to his tutor about optional courses for the next semester. Come in. Oh, hello, Jack. Have a seat. Right. You said you wanted to see me to talk about your options next semester?
That's right. We have to decide by the end of next week. Really, I'd like to do all 5 options, but we have to choose 2, don't we?
Yes, but the choice depends on your major to some extent. You're majoring in communication studies, aren't you?
That's right.
So, for example, the media studies option will cover quite a lot of the same area you did in the core module on mass communications this semester, the development of the media through the last 2 centuries in relation to political and social issues.
Well, that was interesting, but I've decided I'd rather do something completely new. There's a women's studies option, isn't there?
Yes, women and power. Again, it has a historical focus. It aims to contextualize women's studies by looking at the legal and social situation in the 19th and early 20th centuries.
So it would be useful if I intended to specialize in women's studies, but I'm not sure I do actually.
Well, it might still be useful to give you an idea of the issues involved. It's taught by Dr. Steed.
Oh, really? I'll sign up for that then. What about the option on culture and society?
That addresses the historical debate on the place of culture since the Industrial Revolution in Britain.
So a historical focus again.
Do I get the message you're not so keen on history?
Well, it's just that we seem to have done quite a lot this semester. Anyway, I'll think about that one.
If you're interested in a course focusing on current issues, there's the option on identity and popular culture that approaches the subject through things like contemporary film, adverts, soap operas, and so on.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me who runs it?
Well, it's normally Dr. Stevens, but he's on sabbatical next semester, so I'm not sure who will be running it. It should be decided by next week, though.
Right. Well, I might wait until then to decide. And the last option is Introduction to Cultural Theory, isn't it? I'm quite interested in that too. I was talking to one of the second-year students, and she said it was really useful. It made a lot of things fall into place.
Yes, but in fact, in your major, you'll have covered a lot of that already in Communications 102. So that might be less useful than some of the others.
Oh, I'll forget about that one then.
Now,
Yeah. Guys, was it clear for you guys? You want me to play again, or was it clear? Should I play it or clear? Clear. Okay, very good, very good. So media studies, he doesn't want to do it, isn't it? So therefore, he doesn't want to do it means what it should be? C. And women and power, he definitely want to do it. So therefore, what? This one. What is that? Your A. Culture and society. So this one may or may not do it. So and identity and popular culture. So that also because of the faculty. So he may or may not do it. Third and fourth, it should be B and B. And fifth one, it should be C. He will not be doing that. Okay, I forget about it, he says. So therefore, the answer will be what? C, A, B, B, C. What we have? Yeah, very good. Varala. So, and everyone. 3, 1, 2, 2. This one, what is that? 3. Got it? 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Very good, guys. Very nice. Great. That's what, it's very simple. So even here also, if someone has gone wrong on something, don't feel basically bad about it. Okay, you give a try. Next, so you listen to the same audio 3-4 times and try to capture. But here it is not that we are just focusing on these questions. Why we try to listen to it on and on? Because we need to start understanding their language, how they are speaking there, what is the thing that, okay, so that is the reason I say, after doing this class, you go back, listen to the audios again, and try to do the questions again repeatedly. Okay, now
You will hear.
let me go for the next type of question. What is that next type of question? See, always, as I said, we start from difficult to easy. So the next difficult question we'll be having is what? Labeling the diagram. So when we it should be given in numerical. Why? Because they had numerals, right? They had numerals. So therefore, you need to present it in numerals only. Okay? Right. But however, because you guys were giving the correct answer, so I just said the correct thing. Right. So see, what is the corresponding this one? So and then so we need to do. Ma'am, there is any chance to get an Indian accent in Indian? You may get, because see, many times when you people get a call, or when you try to call customer case and all. So have you guys seen people saying that we record the call, especially if it is in English and all, like they say that we'll be recording the calls, isn't it? So if it is an English communication, they can pick for your this one. I'm saying here the accent could be what? So it is not just UK accent. You will be getting American accent. You will be getting Canadians speaking English. You will be getting the accents of Europeans. You will be getting the accents of French people speaking English, Africans speaking English. So therefore, you need to have multiple understanding of the accents here. Okay. Because in US, UK and all, we don't have only what is that pure English speakers. We have there the native speakers who are from different countries. Okay, so therefore you need to just get used to all the different kinds of accents here. Now first, so we'll be working on labeling the diagrams. In labeling the diagrams, I'm going to talk about a plan or a map. Okay, this could be the map. Okay, whenever they give the map, what is that thing you need to first look at? The first thing that you need to look at is where is the entrance. Okay, because it is a map, you need to identify where we have the entrance, and that is the main thing that you need to locate. When they give the time, now look at the questions 1 to 5. So they say, so when they say that particular thing, your duty is so to identify where that idea is present there. Okay, so 1 to 5, you need to see where the location, and when you are looking at this, so you know that your entrance is from here, isn't it? The entrance is from here. And also see if we have any indication of the this one, what is that compass
You'll hear the
representation.
librarian of a new town library talking to a group of people.
So here what we'll have, so sometimes they indicate east, west, north, south directions also. Kindly see that. Here though we don't have. And what is the thing that you need to keep in mind? You need to keep in mind the directions. You need to know the words we use for direction: left, right, behind, front, east, west. So and what is that? So adjacent, so opposite. All these terminologies you people should know. Now, don't look at these options. When they tell you to see the diagram and understand what's the requirement, don't look at these options, because see, we have only 5 blanks. But how many we have here? So almost 9 we have here. So that means 4 extras we have. So let us not try to get what is that confused here. So just go along with you think that author is instructing, we are blind. Whatever the author is instructing, you are just moving like that. Okay, so that's the thing we need to understand. And I am going to play the audio kindly listen to this. Okay. For this, I'll play 2 times.
We're visiting the library. Okay, everyone. So, here we are at the entrance to the town library. My name is Anne, and I'm the chief librarian here. And you'll usually find me at the desk just by the main entrance here. So, I'd like to tell you a bit about the way the library is organised and what you'll find where. And you should all have a plan in front of you. Well, as you see, my desk is just on your right as you go in. And opposite this, the first room on your left has an excellent collection of reference books and is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left and non-fiction materials on your right, and on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We're hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too, later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelves, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings or talks. And next door to that is the children's library, which has a good collection of stories and picture books for the under 11s. Then there's a large room to the right of the library area. That's the multimedia section, where you can borrow DVDs and so on. And we also have CD-ROMs you can borrow to use on your computer at home. It was originally the art collection, but that's been moved to another building. And that's about it. Oh, there's also the library office on the left of the librarian's desk. Okay. Now, does anyone have any questions? Yes.
Yeah, you guys want me to play it again, or it is fine? Yeah, I could see the answers flowing in. Good, guys. Yes. Yeah, you saw, see, what was the terminologies they said? Behind, side, towards left, right, all these things we have now. Okay, I'll be giving you the answers. The first one is H. Second one is D. Third one is D. So fourth one is B. Fifth one is F. So it is H, G, B, F. Yes, Fardeen. So your answers seems to be correct. Okay, but you should not write complete. They have said, no, you need to pick up the options. Okay, you need to just use the terminologies. That's it. Corresponding alphabets you need to use. You cannot use this one. What is that? The words there. Okay. Most of the answers will be very simple. Only the references you need to use there. Okay. Right. Guys, now let me come back to you guys. So tell me. So now, what are the different queries you people have with regards to today's session? Yeah. What are the different queries you have? Please ask the questions. Open for the questions here. What challenges you people are facing? Please tell me. Tejaswini, please write the text. You can text your this one. I can't understand. Okay, Asha is saying like, oh, you can't understand English. Asha, don't worry. So like what is that you do is you try to listen to simple things first. Okay, so try to listen to simple things, then try to use like what is that a kind of translations will be having, right? So you can use the translations and try to understand that. Okay, don't worry. So don't straight away do the this one complex ideas or the complex speeches. Try to listen to few little things. You start off with news. Okay, so simple news, simple presentations, so and simple audio clippings you start going with. Okay, is that fine, Arsha? Yes, Anaushka, like our moderators will be doing that. We will be given, yes, everything will be given there. Okay, and then how can we get this again? You have in your portal, you know, so you have this one, what is that? Handouts. In that handouts, the same audios what I'm using here, so you will be having there. Okay, then madam, this test seems to be some difficult one. Provide more test on this layout. Yeah, we have many things. I'll be, what is that, discussing many things here. On diagrams only we'll have many things. Okay, like map also, process diagram also, structure, everything will be doing. We cover everything, don't worry about that. So how can I listen to different accents, like what kind of podcast and videos? Yeah, so you, if you just type on like what is that, so in YouTube's we have many podcast, this one, what is that, even if you type American accent lectures, so UK accent lectures, or French people speaking English, so if you try to type it on, you get many audio links. We need to just practice, we need to just understand their accents. Okay, so that is the reason we want to listen to them. Okay, however our this one, what is that, audios will be covering everything, but you people need to practice more there. What is that FWB, Pratmesh? I didn't get. How can we get more of these listening tasks to do as a homework? Yes, I said we British Council has released 17 books. Every year, one book it will be releasing. We have British Council's 1 to 17 books, and in each book, 14 listening, 4 listening tests will be there. Only the thing is, you people need to type. So I'll just write here. So IELTS book 1, test 1, listening test 1. IELTS book 2, book 1, listening test 2. IELTS book 1, listening test 3, like this. So if you do, you will be getting audios also, you will be getting questions also, you people can practice that. Like that, IELTS 17 books we have. IELTS Cambridge book 17, test 1, listening test 1, listening test 2, listening test 3. Okay, so that is the thing. Yes, handouts, Meghana, it will be there in your this one only, what is that, portal. So actually Supriya showed you in the beginning, right? So you will have a portal, so there you people will have the this one there. Okay, so and then I guess yeah, how can we get more listening? I answered. Are these questions easy in actual test? See, you will be having the same complexity. Okay, so it is not like what is that we'll have easy, we can expect easy one. No, we need to start practicing on difficult ones so that we can answer all the questions, because our aim is to get full scores here. Okay, right. Arsha, yes, you should, you can improve your this one English by reading more, by listening. So different simple things, because you said like you have more difficulties. So I want you to listen to basic things. First, improve the basic ideas, read basic things, so understand. Okay, then try to speak out. So those things you need to do. Okay. It's hard for me to deal with MCQs. More practice, Sohail. Okay, MCQs and matching, they are literally hard enough. Okay, so you need to practice. You can use the techniques that I have conveyed in the class. So practice more. Okay, once you start practicing, it is not at all difficult. For example, athletes in the beginning, You know that they won't be running at the same speed. Slow and steady, they run, they improve their pace, right? Even you people also the same thing. Same in the first day, if you expect like all the questions should be correct, that will not happen. So on study, practice more. Okay, give more importance to practice, because this all things are about practice only. Ma'am, can I write the answer somewhere in? No, 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 no. You write in the question paper only. In the question paper, you people write the answers, then you will get extra 10 minutes, and in that extra 10 minutes you pass on the answers to question paper. Okay, so now could you provide us with a vocabulary list? Or yes, we will be doing. Thanks, Jamal. Thanks a lot. So yeah, so ma'am, the audio will be played in the sequence of questions, right? No, did you see like when you were doing the matching, so the sequence of the questions were different, right? First they spoke about the last thing. What is that? That management, this one thing they spoke. So then they spoke business administration, then about project management, then they spoke about the this one. It is not always true that the things will go in sequence. Okay, so only there are certain questions where it will go in sequence. I'll be telling so which questions will be in sequence. Okay, but till now whatever we did, that will not be in sequence there. Right. Bimesh, lack of concentration to the end of the test, madam. How we can? That is what concentration is in your hands, guys. You people need to see why you people lose the concentration, because the mind is fooling you guys. The mind is telling, hey, no, you can't concentrate. Hey, 10 minutes you listen, you will definitely get disturbed now. The mind will be telling you this thing. Now, you should fool your mind. You should start thinking from your heart that no, you cannot be disturbed easily. You will concentrate. You know it is just a matter of 30 minutes. You will concentrate. You will listen to things. Nothing can disturb you. This kind of motivation you people need to give it to yourself. That means for everything, the mind will fool us. But now you people should fool your mind by saying that no, we have strong concentration. Getting it, Bimesh? So start fooling your brain so you don't get fooled by the brain. Getting it? Yes. Next. Okay. Fourth type here was easy, but the one of the Cambridge was difficult. We'll be doing more difficult. Don't worry, Vidhi. Ma'am, can we play the audio again or skip to a point? See, in the test, you can't play it again. Only once you people will be doing. But for practice, you people can play. While you're practicing, you people play. Don't leave any question to go off. But in the main exam, only once. Yes, I've been suggesting Varala. I suggested some of the speeches and everything, and your this one Cambridge books. So, ma'am, the mapping will also have the directions. Yes, in some they will be specifying the things there. See, we had showed in the beginning yesterday, like depending upon your scoring, you will be having the band. Okay, tomorrow I'll show it again for you people for your reference, right? Okay, guys. Okay, I have few more questions. Let me see. Ma'am, compared to yesterday's type seems to be easy. Very good. This is why, because you people have got used to one day's listening, and tomorrow you feel little more easy. Okay, like this, if you attend and if you practice, so every day, so what is that? So you will be seeing that, so the things will get better. Okay, the tests which you are provided are not found in any YouTube. So yeah, this is our extracted, Ubergrad's extracted material. This will be very different. Okay. Yes. We will be providing. We'll try to give more tests like this. Yes, Subrato, yeah, today's session is over. We are just doing Q&A. Mostly the Cambridge accents are used in Yes, use in English. So best for listening module is to listen UK movies. See, don't go for movies. Yesterday I said, na, so movie listening is not helpful. Why? Because there will be picturization, videos will be there. So you people just try to, what is that, quickly analyze the things by watching the gestures there. So it will not help in your listening part. Okay, but you listen to audios. Thanks, Vardeen. Yeah. As mock test only, I'm saying, right? The Cambridge books we have. Yeah, the test which you have provided is not found in. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, guys. So, like, we'll see you tomorrow with more questions and more tips. Right? Over to you, Supriya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.